Hello, collective. I hope everyone has been well. I have been a little busy and then not so busy. And today, just randomly, I was led that, hey, I should do a reading for the collective. So, Spirit is basically has been speaking with me lately about calling some of my relationships, and not so much that I'm going to just not have anything to do with people, but definitely more so that I think that I'm going to have limited to do with people. Um, well, specifically those who take more than they give or who try to make decisions for me. It's not conducive for anyone when someone is a succubus in your life or when they are feeling like their actions, I wish I did, are more justified than your own. And it can lead to a lot of misunderstandings for those of us who are doing a much greater good on a spiritual level. It can lead to a loss of purpose on your journey because it's a distraction and a barrier. So I urge you all right now, we just had this full moon on the 5th and the 6th, and now we're in the waning phase to release everything and everyone that does not serve you. If they are not bringing in equal or greater amount of support and positivity, release them because it's not justified. We're all going through things, the same things at different times, and there is no justification for taking blindly of people's energy, of their kindness, of their love, of their friendship, and not being able to give back. And regardless of what anyone will tell you, no, the Creator is not pleased with that. No, the Creator does not justify that. So, I I hold hands with you all, and there is a great release. And we don't release in pain or grief or unforgiveness. We release in love and in hope and in forgiveness and in the knowing that there are greater things and greater relationships to come. As above, so below. So be it. So I already pre-shuffled from 3 decks, and from my Goddess Guidance Oracle cards, I pulled Sulis, the Goddess Sulis. And she urges us about bodies of water and spending time near water, such as a lake or a river or the ocean, to recharge our batteries. So I'm a water creature. I'm a water sign. And although I can't swim, I love the water. I love the water. I don't get to soak in the water enough. And the water is so healing, it's so restorative. Whether that is your shower, your bath, your local community centers, sauna, or a public pool, I urge you to just go and be in water. I know they're going to be the spirit snobs who are going to say, well, you need to be by yourself, or it's not profound, or it's not spiritual enough if you're not by yourself. Not all of us have the luxury of that. So if you can't be by yourself, or maybe if you just don't damn want to, guess what? That's all right. Go to your community center's pool or sauna or a friend's pool. And while you're in that water, to yourself, just release and be restored. Release and be restored. Okay? It's all right. If you have the luxury of being home, then great. Run some water in your tub. Pick some food coloring of your choice to manifest the desires that you feel most inclined to. Like if you are feeling like you want love, put some red drops in the water. And if you are feeling like you want some protection, then mix the blue, the red, and the green. And if you are feeling like you want prosperity, then you can use the green drops and you can use orange drops. If you are feeling like you want to be more in touch with your ancestors, use the blue drops or the purple, make some purple drops. Just do you. Um, Everyone that is needed is already there. You and Source. But I urge everyone, connect with some water. I will definitely be connecting with some water very soon. The next card I pulled is from my Sacred Cycles deck. And I pulled the Vaginal Canal. I would definitely urge everyone, if they could, to get this deck. I cannot express how phenomenal this deck is. Because it looks like definitely it's more woman and feminine orientated. But all life springs from woman. So men's ovaries hang on the outside, women's ovaries are on the inside. Boom, bada bang. So, Vaginal Canal says, I am open, a holy portal, an opening. The vaginal canal is a connection point between the outer world and the inner sanctum of serenity and magic. While often used to describe the whole reproductive space, the true vagina is the tunnel-like portion of the anatomy from the vaginal opening to the cervix. This channel holds the wisdom of the liminal space. It is an in-between, a doorway to step through should you choose to. It's filled with the potential to experience sensations of bliss and usher in new life. You are at the edge of a unique experience. This is an invitation to choose between remaining in a place that is comfortable and familiar to you or entering the portal into the unknown. The recognizable world you have created holds the gift of safety and security. Entering into the darkness opens you to uncertainty, shimmering with endless possibilities. There is no right decision here, only an acknowledgement of what beckons you most at this time, and then wholeheartedly accepting that calling. Ask yourself, where in my life do I have an opportunity to make a choice between the familiar and the unknown? Okay, my people, this is speaking intricately to connecting with water and releasing that and those which do not support and serve you of equal or greater value, so that we can welcome in with courage those new experiences that are for our growth and our benefit and our prosperity and our protection. I can't reiterate it more that how rewarding it is. Like I tell my daughter to go boldly into the unknown. There is, I don't think the poem is by Robert Frost. I'm going to have to find that poem. Because there is a poem about not going dark blindly or silently into the night. And the poem is speaking about a death. But a death is just a rebirth. Endings are deaths, and they are rebirths. And we go through them a million times in our lives until we reach the physical one on a personal level. So, definitely after you connect with some water and you feel rejuvenated and you have spoken about releasing that which doesn't serve you and being open to everything that does, I beckon you to have courage, I encourage you to have an open heart and an open mind. Definitely. The next card I pulled was from my Medicine Woman Oracle. I love this oracle. And I pulled the totem on the front, rebirth. And it says, an opportunity for deep transformation is before you. You know, once we are released and we have set that manifestation of being completely open, I am open. Universe, I am open. Creation, ancestors, I am open. It's coming like a freight train. Let's see what this says here. Rebirth. Give me a second as I find it. Here it is. It says, life is punctuated with passages. Birth is one of them, and along with death is probably the most important of all. Birth and death are two inverted movements. After sacred waiting comes the birthing process, a paroxysmal experience during which women discover an ancestral force, an unsuspected energy. Life can also bring an opportunity for rebirth and initiation that will ask us, as a mother would, to open ourselves to the great mystery, trusting in the resources of our body and inner wisdom. It is the miracle of life. The guidance is a birth is in the works. This card indicates that it is time to give birth to yourself, saying yes to life. You are on the threshold of great transformation. You are probably carrying a foundational project of your evolution. What is this gift, talent, or great love just waiting to hatch? At which stage are you in your sacred waiting to give birth to yourself? Do not try to hasten anything. Everything is aligned. If you are expecting a child, you are both blessed and protected. Trust in yourself and surround yourself with other women, midwives, or doulas to accompany you on this passage. Ideally, your medicine action is to embrace a powerful transformation while letting go, allowing the transformation to flow through you. So, the practice of letting go involves, invoking the medicine of the tortoise and its powerful grounding for unconditional support and bringing you where you are meant to be. Connect with your seventh chakra, the coronal chakra, celestial roots, and your destiny. Perform a sensory meditation with frankincense with the intention of letting go. Embrace your fears, your limiting thoughts in the face of change, and release them. Trust in the mysterious pattern of life unfolding before you. Open yourself up to another dimension to let a better version of yourself come to life. The challenge you are invited to take up is to accept the loss of bearings that come with great change. Oh, wow. Um, Pardon me for all of the shaking I'm holding my phone's camera. I just feel so shaken by that passage. This whole thing feels like it's my personal message because I too am in the process of great release and transformation. I've been through quite a bit, as we all have. I never skipped a beat, not for anyone that I love and not for myself. That takes a lot. That is a hero's mission, and not everybody is a hero. All right, good people. I leave you today with this message, and I bless you all in the name of the Creator. And until next time, take care. Oh, one more thing. I apologize for all of the extra noises. I'm actually out in the public when I was led to do this reading, and it is what it is. Blessings to you all.